Hello everyone, I'm Amari and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. We are in Trespasser finally, and the rest of the series I will just demonetize. I'm going to keep the music on. It's, you know, kind of scary. So I'll just make sure that I'm not going to get smacked for it by doing this. So hopefully everything's okay by leaving it on, because the experience sucks without music. But here we go. Go to the war table to prepare for an exalted council. We have an Inquisition perk. I don't even know what I'd want anymore. I don't care about the writers thing. I almost never use it. Increase maximum focus for all party members from 200 to 300. Let's see. I'll get that if nothing else catches my eye. I could get all the tier 1 herbs. That would also be great. Gain 1 combat ability point. Let's get that one instead. What would I spend it on? No idea. Oh, wrong. Wrong location. Everything else is done. Unless more stuff pops up.
So, Liliana, should I bow whenever you come into the room now?
Oh.
The ceremony is not for a while.
It will be strange to see you and think, there walks Divine Victoria.
Divine
Then let us
Victoria.
enjoy these moments while they last, as colleagues.
Nor as friends?
What's this? A breach in decorum?
Perish the thought.
Cute. Attend the Exalted Council. Warning, beginning the Exalted Council will lock off all other areas and plots and jump to 944 Dragon, 2 years after the death of Corypheus. There is no going back from this point. With Corypheus dead and the threat of the Fade Rift and demons waning, both Orlais and Ferelden have begun to raise questions about the future of the Inquisition. Divine Victoria has promised to shield the Inquisition from political matters for as long as possible. Eventually, she plans to call the Exalted Council, a chance to determine the role and possibly the fate of the Inquisition. Recommended levels 20 or higher. Connections. Divine Victoria will not call the Exalted Council until you are ready, Inquisitor. I am ready. The Exalted Council will be held at the Winter Palace outside Halam Sharal. Thanks to Divine Victoria's negotiation with the ambassadors, we are ready to depart at your convenience. Not yet. We're ready to go there, but I want to see whether, now that I've started it, whether my companions have something to say. And then, if not, I'll test it with Josephine. She usually has something to say.
A fine day, isn't it?
Okay. Never mind. So we do have to go to the Exalted Council first. Let's go. Attend. Fast travel. It's so quiet.
Another parade, another bloody negotiation.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept Orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary. Orlais would control us, and based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you.
For Colin? Oh, that's my boyfriend. No.
Our real concern is Ferelden. They would see us disbanded entirely.
Whoa, where are we? This looks intimidating.
Inquisitor, it has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Emprise de Lyon, distributing food sent from the Exalted Plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
Thanks to you.
Corypheus left a great deal of damage for us to repair. I appreciate your efforts.
And I yours, your worship. I should mention that your forces at Suladin Keep were of great help. Please give my compliments to Baron Deschedin. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
You mean... You mean... No, I'm not gonna... She's called Divine Victoria now. How has she done?
How do you think Divine Victoria has done these last 2 years?
It is hardly for me to say, Inquisitor.
With respect, that's never stopped you before, Mother Giselle.
Victoria is proving to be a woman that few dare to disagree with. She has already won concessions for the Inquisition. You are fortunate to have her support.
I'll find her.
I'll speak to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, your worship. The Divine sees the good that you can do and have done. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Olay. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have returned as well. I hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted Council begins.
Ooh, yeah. The Tevinter ambassador.
The Imperium sent an ambassador.
Yes, your worship. Dorian Pavas has taken the chance to return from Tevinter. It will be good to see him again. I owe him my apology. I allowed my distrust of Tevinter to cloud my judgment. He took a great risk coming to help us, and deserved better treatment.
You're going to apologize? To Dorian?
I have little patience for those who cannot admit they were wrong, your worship. Myself included. I will have to make my apology somewhere public. He will want an audience for his reaction.
I know which old friend she's talking about.
Who has returned for the Exalted Council?
Your dwarven friend, Master Tetras, for one. I understand he spent much of the last few years in Kirkwall. I believe Sir Blackwall has returned as well, although he now uses the name Tom Ranier. Enjoy time with them while you can, your worship. I doubt you will have the chance once the Exalted Council is underway.
Okay, we'll do that.
Thank you, Mother Giselle.
Your worship, a final question, if I may. This Exalted Council, Ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Olay sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
I mean, I believe in checks and balances. I think they should stay as an independent... Yeah, we're not going anywhere.
The Inquisition still has work to do. We can't let someone's fear push us into disbanding.
Then I wish you luck in the negotiations to come. Make a watch over you, Inquisitor. I will not keep you any longer.
They just don't like us because we're an independent power. Where are my old friends? There's someone down there.
Of course.
Varric!
The Prince of Starkhaven wrote to you again.
Of course he did. Just put that one in the pile with letters from the Merchants Guild.
And the captain of the city guard had a very colorful message for me to deliver to you as well.
Inquisitor! Andraste's ass, am I ever glad to see you?
And the Inquisitor comes to the rescue once again.
Is that what you call it?
This is Bran Caven. Until recently, he was the Viscount
Provisional Viscount.
of Kirkwall.
He's here for the top... Whoa, until recently?
And what are you doing now?
I have resumed my post as Seneschal now that Master Tethras has been elected Viscount.
Excuse
You're
me?
the Viscount of Kirkwall now.
Well, it seems the two of you have a great deal to discuss. Why don't I just leave you to it?
So, It turns out you fund enough reconstruction efforts in a city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
Whoa, you'll be a great Viscount.
That's fantastic. You'll make an excellent Viscount.
I think the nobility figured, after Dumar and Perrin, what's the worst that could happen if we put the dwarf in charge? They voted me in because I got the harbor and businesses up and running again. They want shit fixed, and I can do that. Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit got underway. I got you a sort of present.
Really?
It's official recognition of your title and holdings in Kirkwall. Congratulations. You're a Comtesse now.
Whoa.
You can't actually do that without...
Too late. Already did it. You should stop by Hightown sometime to see your estate. It's pretty nice. For Kirkwall, anyway.
Oh.
Proper disposition of empty estates is supposed to...
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
He's Viscount. He can do what he likes. I have a house. I don't know what to say.
This is possibly too much, Varric. I don't know what to say.
That's nothing. Practically nothing. Don't mention it. Oh, that reminds me. It's the key to the city.
You can't give that away without approval from the council and a special ceremony.
It's just symbolic anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the harbor.
Really? That is so much better than I thought.
Can I try it out?
This operates those giant chains. Can I try it?
No.
I don't know how this council thing is going to end for the Inquisition. But whatever gets decided, you've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway, you should meet with the diplomats. And we'll get in a game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't miss it.
Don't bet any public buildings this time.
Oh, that would be so cool if we can have a game with all the friends again. There's someone over this way. Oh, there are people this way. Okay. Since the quest is that way, let's go to the friends that are over here on this side. Who's here through here? Blackwall.
Fashionably late. I thought you weren't gonna show.
You wanted to talk?
You wanted to catch up?
And Geralf strolls up, hands filled with ripe squashes, and says, "Sir, I must report that it was an utter boondoggle." Maybe you had to be there.
This new life suits you.
It's good to see you fitting in.
It has its warts, that's for sure, but this life feels right. Like it's where I'm supposed to be. Anyway, it's nice to be back, though I'm not sure what to think of this council. The Wardens will be missing me, but they aren't going to keep me away from a friend who might need my sword arm.
Let me try.
Your aim is atrocious. I'm embarrassed for you.
Think you can do better?
Absolutely, I can. Hey, I wanted to try that. I was serious. Can I buy stuff here? I can buy stuff. What are we buying? I don't want that. I want clothes. No, clothes? What's that? Expensive dog treats. What are the expensive dog treats for? What is this? What is this? I cannot afford it. It's so expensive. Oh my god. Excuse me, why is it so expensive? I mean, even if I sell that, I wouldn't be able to afford it. Crossbow arms. Ooh, runes. How can I afford it?
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments.
Did you know that a merchant in the courtyard is selling gemstones the same color as your eyes?
What an odd thing to say. I must see this for myself.
You can see his eyes. Nicely done.
You're useful to have around, Cole.
I still don't understand Orlesians and their masks, but it makes him happy. And I needed the table.
For breadcrumbs.
Birds like breadcrumbs.
Ew, it's an ugly bird.
Oh, Cole, good day. I didn't see you there.
But I saw you, as lovely as your songs.
Oh, I'm happy for you.
I'm pleased for both of you.
The world has ample pain, Inquisitor. The kindness found in Cole is rare indeed.
Her songs bring happiness to those who hear, and I can make her happy in return.
Well,
He's going
then,
out with a bard.
carry on.
Oh, that's so sweet. Cole found love. Oh, Cole.
Hello.
Hello. So sweet. What is this? Synchronize collectibles. You will synchronize your collectibles across the games by downloading collectibles. Oh. Would you like to synchronize them now? Alright. Okay. Collectibles are synchronized. But what do I do in that? I don't understand. Okay, I'll craft stuff later. More expensive dog treats. Cassandra, best friend.
Oh. Is everything all right?
Yes. Well, I wanted to speak with you, and now you're here.
You seem distraught.
This seems serious.
It's not about me. It's about you.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should sit.
Why?
I can stand.
Maybe I should sit.
Why is she so nervous?
Inquisitor, I want you to know that I am your friend. I will always be your friend.
Oh, well, that's...
So I hope to give you sound advice on this momentous day. Do what is in your heart, my friend, no matter what anyone might tell you.
Thank you?
That's a lovely sentiment, Cassandra.
Marriage is much more than a lovely sentiment, Inquisitor.
Marriage?
Cullen is not hard on the eyes, I'll give him that. But if you truly intend to... You're not proposing to anyone.
What?
I am going to kill Varric. Why do I believe everything he says? Why?
Varric told you that? That's hilarious.
He said I was going to propose.
He mentioned a proposal. I suppose I filled in the blanks. Or he did this on purpose. That dwarf gets entirely too much joy from my discomfort.
That's hilarious. Maybe I will get married, though.
I might get married. I've thought about it.
I suspected as much. Being Inquisitor has brought you good things. Many good things. But only a few have been by your choice. Take what happiness you can from those and do not let them go. That is all I meant to say.
Oh,
Advice from a friend for the days to come.
that's beautiful advice. It's hilarious that Varric played this trick on her, but that's what I want to hear from my best friend.
How did Varric, of all people, become the Viscount of Kirkwall? A mystery for the ages.
Yeah, I kind of had the same question too. That's so cute that she got so nervous. What are you doing? Oh, you're kissing somebody's back there with you. Okay, I should not be looking and staring.
Do we?
Iron Bull, there you are.
Your worship, I'm glad you're here. Listen, I need you to keep the chief distracted while we sneak this dragon skull through the room behind him.
All right.
Got it.
It's for his birthday.
Didn't ask, Krem.
All right, here he comes. Just keep him talking. He loves talking.
Hey, boss. Good to see you.
Oh, I miss him. He's a Tempest? Oh, you make a good Tempest.
You know, Bull, you almost fight like a Tempest. Do you ever want to just break a flask over yourself and kill things?
No.
Oh.
Well, no more than usual.
I haven't seen a rift in ages.
It's good to see that the Veil has largely healed, now that most of the major rifts are closed. You might think otherwise, but the Veil isn't technically a physical barrier. It's more like a magical vibration that repels the Fade.
She's like, what are these conversation topics that you're picking? Isn't Orlesian history grand?
It's fascinating to see the remnants of Syrian culture here. Most of it was deliberately erased during Orlesian unification under the reign of Mafrath's son Isarath.
Uh-huh.
What are you carrying there? I just love Ferelden politics.
Did you know that Ferelden has its own names for lords? The country is divided into Tairnirs, governed by Tairns. Inside those are cities and Arlings ruled by Arls, and then there's the Banorn. It's a large area of countryside ruled by multiple bands.
Good to know.
I am boring him. Come on, just get it in the door, guys. This is my last topic of conversation. You better get it through the door.
Do you think news of the Exalted Council could affect the lyrium shipments from Orzammar?
Maybe.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Chief!
Oh, you guys. You got me.
Oh, we surprised him on his birthday.
Hey, boss.
That's it? Oh, I wish I could talk to him more. Sarah's past and now things. Lost another book. Stop leaving them places. Below are journal entries by Sarah. Also several sketches of Skyhold with impeccable cross-hatching. Moving again. Less stuff, more things. People things. Too many Val somethings. Name less stupid Orlays. Last Jenny checked in. Wasn't worried. A drawing of a gloved fist holding an odd symbol smashing against the face of a chevalier. The symbol is red and smells of strawberry. Traveling again. And again. Been here before. We're everywhere. Back to the Winter Palace? Never good. Pack bees. Bet Varric we're in trouble. Scratched out. Varric won't take a sucker bet. In for 10 with Cullen. Oh, is that for the that's a proposal to scheme with Cassandra. Everyone looks old and tired and fat. Find who shrunk my skyhold clothes. Scratch out. Piss. Don't say the Inquisitor's hand looks bad. It looks very bad. Is Whittle even here? Why do I go where there's no Whittle? A drawing of Sarah and Dagna silhouetted by an explosion. Bees and exploding bees. Chargers in the palace. No one will be sleeping. Rainier hugs harder than Blackwall. Still, beardy. Josie is best here. Cassandra needs to punch something or she'll explode. Everyone? They never call in everyone. Liliana knows something. Knew it. Inquisition is in trouble. Ooh, she got some good information.
Here's you! And everyone! Glad to be back, all stuffed together. With the pressure full on. Again. Don't worry, Herald of Everywhere. I came prepared. I know what everyone needs.
Pranks? I'm thinking pranks.
Just like best times.
Oh, we're doing pranks. What the? Are we throwing snowballs? Cakes? Oh my god. Oh my... They threw it at each other. It's hilarious.
I expected a roof.
It's early. Anyway, that was a good run. It's all been a good run. I needed that. And I need... You know it's ending, right? We can say it won't, but knobs in places like this, all they do is end things. They'll try a leash. Or worse. But maybe you aren't ready to quit just because some Lord Piddlebits is scared of us.
Piddlebits. I'm a long way from finished.
Do I seem like I'm ready to retire?
I'm tired. I've never done anything for years. Point is, sooner, all this changes. And you've helped me understand. Too much. So it's my turn to help you. See, I have these friends, and all of them were the wrong sort of whatever. Their place changed, or it never was. So together, we made an us. Everyone needs an us. And when the world is done saying no and calls you the wrong sort of whatever, maybe we can be that us for you. What do you think, Inquisitor? Want to run some rooftops as a Jenny?
You want me to join you?
You want the Inquisitor? Don't I have a few more titles than your usual Jenny? No offense.
Some taken. Words. Look, we don't want you. We want to be there for you.
Oh.
If you want to keep doing, it won't be nobles who help. It'll be friends.
Yeah, I'm friggin' in.
Well, all I have to say is... Call me Red Frigging Jenny.
Way too confusing. You'll get a city. One that rhymes with arse.
Oh! I should have said we needed a we instead of an us, because... Wait! Anus! So stupid.
So stupid.
To all my friends.
Always and ever, Inquisitor. Always and ever.
Always and ever.
Oh. Creepy song is creepy.
It's the Red Jenny song. Always na 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 na. I love that she like smacked him. Oh, I don't want this to end. I don't want my friends to be gone. The Gilded Horns drink menu. The Golden Nug, an effervescent white Seleni wine with a dash of West Hill brandy and a splash of pomegranate juice, muddled with raspberries and a sprig of royal elf fruit. Oh, that's my favorite then. The Hissing Drake, a bold mix of cinnamon-fused whiskey, dark Lomarin rum, and Hyrole's Lava Burst, not for the faint of stomach or heart. Benediction, Prophet's Laurel gin served with a wedge of lime and a thimble of golden scythe. The Emerald Valley, made with a spirit distilled by the Chantry sisters and leads from over 70 herbs and flowers, topped by egg white foam dusted with nutmeg. A Night of Shame, our sweetest Antivan port with a dash of chocolate bitters and a twist of orange, served in a flute of chilled Surralt glass. The Randy Dowager, rumored to have been concocted by the editor of Orlais's most scandalous periodical herself. A tall glass of abyssal peach liquor and fresh cream, garnished with sugared rose petals and served on a silk handkerchief with a scandalous rhyming couplet inked on it by the bartender. These sound delicious. Okay, that was Blackwall. That was Varric.
Thank you.
A pleasure.
Who's over here? Colin is with a dog? No. Did you get us a dog? Did you get me a dog?
You there! You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
Look at that face.
You found a dog?
They don't breed Mabari in Olay. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
Oh, but he's such a good dog.
Tired of you? With that positive attitude and fetching ability?
He's not supposed to fetch it.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
Oh. Your first dog? Your first dog, I'm guessing?
Something tells me you've never had a dog before.
Not since I was a child. The Circle wasn't keen on pets, especially Kirkwalls. But Skyhold... The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean. Still, I've found certainty in my life now. The Council won't change that. Marry me.
What?
I mean, will you... I had a plan, and there wasn't a dog, but you were... it doesn't matter. I've thought of little else, and I don't need a plan. Only to know if you would.
Oh, of course! Dalish Faust! No, of course, I don't care.
I would. Cullen, I will.
You will.
People will notice the Inquisitor marrying her commander in the middle of the Exalted Council.
It won't go over well. We know a few people who can keep things secret.
I knew I picked a good man. He's a dog person. Oh, wait, wait, what? We're getting married right... It's so very sudden.
Just know, everything feels like it was worth fighting for.
Enjoy this moment. This is so sudden.
Always so serious. Just focus here.
This
is the part where you make a promise.
Oh, right. I swear unto the Maker and the Holy Andraste to love this woman the rest of my days.
Oh. Wait, but I want our friends to be present. Why didn't we have a plan? Like, I wanted to, like, pick a chapel or whatever, and then, like, I'm a married lady. It was very, very sudden.
There you are. I just realized I'm greeting my wife. I rather like this.
Oh my god, we have a dog. What can I place? Oh, treats.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. I'm married. Very, very suddenly, but I'm married. I wanted to be able to plan a wedding. What the heck?
Darling, you made it. Excellent. I scheduled this appointment ages ago, and they do appreciate punctuality.
Appointment?
With the Imperial Garden Spa, of course. You work so hard, my dear. I wanted to treat you.
Oh, I get a spa day after I get married? Oh, sounds like fun.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Of course it is, darling. That's the only kind I have.
We're not gonna go into bathrobes. Oh, yeah.
What are the cheese wheels for?
It pains me that you even have to ask. You've clearly been living too long in barely civilized conditions.
Did you hear something?
Relax, darling. It's spa day. How have you been? It seems ages since we've spoken. How are things with our dear Commander Cullen?
Things are good. I want to tell
Things
her
are
I'm married.
excellent. Thank you for asking.
It's such a comfort to hear that at least one facet of your life hasn't fallen apart due to incompetence.
What have you been up to?
You must be keeping very busy.
Someone has to keep the mess that's been made of Thaddeus's institutions of magic from flying apart. Don't you feel better, my dear? This place really does work miracles.
What happened?
Darling, it's spa day. Don't fret. You'll undo all the good they've done. Come along, Inquisitor. They have other appointments, you know.
That's so cool. Can I get in the water? No,
Might be
kitten.
something
I
here.
can't see anything.
Better take a closer look.
Ooh. A broken mask. Silver ring. No, kitten. Stop it. Kitten, I swear. No, you're gonna be in trouble. You sit on my lap. Hard in Hightown, Chapter 15 by Varric Tethris. The nobles of Hightown like to imagine that petty crime can only happen in the dank shadows of Darktown, or maybe the crooked alleyways of Lowtown between the alienage and the poorest neighborhoods. Their lofty ivy-walled avenues could never be the site of something as crude as a mugging or a simple assault. Donnan didn't have much trouble finding an out-of-the-way alcove near the chantry to wait for the scarred Ander and the tattooed Chassin to catch up with him. The Ander came at him first, dropping down from the balcony above his head, while Donnan tried to back out of his reach. The Chassin loomed behind him, clamping an enormous vice-like hand on his shoulder. The Ander's follow-up punch just below his ribs knocked the air from his lungs. As the Chassin lifted him up by his coat, Donnan got back enough of his breath to say, "You work for the Wagner? I need to give him a message." This earned him a skeptical look from the Ander, but the Chassin set his feet back on the ground. "Tell him I have his sword. He can meet in the quays at midnight to settle on the price." For a long, nervous moment, Donnan watched a variety of expressions pass over the Ander's scarred, grayish face before the man nodded. Another long moment, and both Ander and Chassin walked away, leaving him alone in the alcove. With the sun just setting, there was only one place left that Donnan needed to go. The tavern in the center of Lowtown sat on its own tiny moat of spilled ale, vomit, and the seawater the owner flung at the walls in a half-hearted attempt to scour the seagull crap from the building. Donnan, like nearly every guardsman who drank at the Hanged Man, walked through the door to a What are you doing? No. No. Oh. Walked through the door to a frantic chorus of, "Put it away, hurry!" He tried not to smile and completely succeeded when the brooding white-haired elven bartender greeted him with a murderous glower. "Guardsman." Donnan placed a handful of copper coins in the bar. "Keep the ale coming, Ferris. I've got some time to kill." Did I speak with everyone? Vivienne, Cullen, Varric. Oh my god. Oh my god. You unplug something. You're in trouble. Yeah, I think I spoke with everyone. Let's save here. It says optional is still there, catch up with old friends. Did I not talk to everyone? Maybe I should be talking to them more than once.
Darling, what can I do for you?
Because usually it gets grayed out if I've spoken to everyone. I'm just gonna quickly go make my rounds. Maybe I have to tell them I got married.
I'm surprised Lord Cyril is on the Exalted Council. He's so sentimental about...
I'll be here if you need me.
And what did they need? All's well, it seems.
Inquisitor.
Hello.
Go figure out what end this bunch want, and then we can get to fun with friends and friends.
Hey, boss.
Oh, is there someone... There's someone here. I missed somebody. How do I get up there, though? Oh, I can give more dog treats. Read. Hard in Hightown, Chapter 14. Okay, let's read them backwards. The late Magistrate Dunwald's butler blinked as Donan Brenokovic barged into the foyer. Get Lady Marielle now! He headed straight to the parlor where the Magister's collection was displayed. Wrapped in a black shawl, Marielle sauntered into the room and leaned against one of the glass cases. Guardsman! What a pleasant surprise! Where's Jevlin? Her smile faltered. Why do you think I would know? He's your partner. Donan held up the note. Your perfume, Lady Marielle. He dropped it on the display case beside her. What were you doing in the guards' barracks? I didn't leave the note, she said with measured calm, and I don't have your partner. But you were in the barracks. He stepped away to examine a display. You told me Wagner wanted to buy the magistrate's entire collection. But he said he was only interested in one blade. He opened the case. And I think it was never in Seamus's collection. I think it was the sword meant to go right here. He pointed to the empty velvet-lined box. I looked in the Viscount's records, and you've only been married to Magistrate Dunwald for about 3 weeks. You tell me who you're working for and where my partner is, and I'll see if we can't get you a deal with the Viscount's office. The Chantry, Marielle closed the door quietly. They sent me to Kirkwall a few months ago when the rumors of the sword began to surface. She examined the note. I don't have Jevlin. This was already on his bunk when I went to find both of you. Donan didn't hide his skepticism. You're innocent. But you didn't report him missing to any of the guards. Someone took him from the barracks, Sarah, with no one the wiser. That doesn't seem strange to you? She looked at him in the eye. Have you ever heard of the executors? They're a myth. A myth that kills. She sighed. The executors have your partner, and I think they have someone inside the city guard. How else could they have gotten Jevlin out of the keep without being seen? Donan watched her fidget with her shawl. Why were you in the barracks? I suspected the executors had an inside man. She shrugged. How else could they have gotten poor Comte de Favre to open the door to his killer? Since he arranged the sword's purchase for Seamus, he'd been hiding in his own home. The only people he'd seen were Seamus and you. How do I get to the person that's here? I have no idea where my kitten's going, but she's going nuts. Hard in Hightown. Okay, wait. These are too much to read. I want to find this person. Maybe he's upstairs? And what the hell are you digging at? Thanks. It's so distracting. Ooh. The first Grand Enchanter Lothair Harduin, was the first leader of the Circle of Magi when it was founded in 120 Divine. After Harduin distinguished himself in a battle during the Second Blight, Emperor Draken himself endorsed him for the position. From all accounts, the Grand Enchanter performed admirably, but some speculate Harduin was a second choice, that Draken had another mage with connections to Inquisitor HeyAmarii in mind for the job. Tellingly, these debates are based on a half-finished letter to an army captain and the guest list of a party where HeyAmarii and the Emperor were in attendance. If any proof ever existed, it is likely dust. The idea's merits should be treated as such for scholarship's sake. Oop. Kitten is being so dang distracting. She's got the zoomies. Going crazy. Oh, Josephine's here.
It's been quite a day so far, has it not? I've been speaking with representatives from everywhere.
Have they given you trouble?
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later. Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable. The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence, but the ministers may... No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
You scheduled a friendly chat?
Is this in your daily notes? 3 to 4 o'clock, idle chat with the Inquisitor.
Of course not. Not precisely. The truth is, there is a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
Aww. That's a good point.
Perhaps you're right. These meetings and talks don't allow for much leisure time.
And then back to Skyhold without a moment's pause to take in where we are. With all that's been happening, I promised myself a single evening out. I'd very much like to go with a friend.
Yeah. Doing what exactly?
And what is this small entertainment?
Something to ease our minds. I would very much like to surprise you with the details.
Yeah, I'd love to go with you. That would be fun.
Thank you for thinking of me. I'd be delighted to attend.
Splendid! I will arrange things at once. The past years have been so busy. We have earned at least a few moments of rest.
A calm night out sounds...
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
Is it always... What just happened?
Was the woman in gold playing a king? Who was the man in feathers?
Oh, it's all very simple. The first actor's mask is determined by... well, I will lend you the program guide. But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
She's so... It was amazing.
That was... one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Truly.
That part with the glittery... And they actually set fire to... Yes, I truly enjoyed it.
Then I call tonight a great success. Oh, look! The encore signal!
I like the comedic timing of that. Like, yeah, I would like to go hang out with you, and it like cuts to the music. That's hilarious. That's good comedic timing. Cole and the last few years. Inquisitor, your suggestion regarding the young man Cole was excellent. He displays an uncanny ability to locate missing people. When hostile forces held our agents and we feared they would be killed if we approached, Cole was able to reach them without being detected. While he has been less useful overall at extracting intelligence, I have learned to trust his instincts about whether a target is trustworthy or malicious. Per your request, I have limited his assistance to rescue operations or attacks on clearly hostile forces. Whatever magic lives in the young man's mind, it would be poorly served by the less pleasant necessities of our work. His remarks about my family, while not germane to the mission at hand, were also greatly appreciated. Yours, Charter. Josephine and the last few years, dear Inquisitor Lavellen. Commander Cullen has reviewed the soldiers. I have written and received so many letters from the Orlesian court. Our birds practically blot out the sun. We are as prepared for this exalted council as we will ever be. I know this past year has been full of formal meetings. Goodness knows I have attended many myself. But this one will truly test the alliances and friendships we have worked so hard to build. If I may offer you any advice, Inquisitor, it is this. Keep a ready smile, and remember we have their attention because we are to be reckoned with. Respectfully yours, Ambassador Montelier. Liliana and the last few years. Inquisitor, thank you so much for your kind inquiries. I'm doing very well. Although I have been quite busy, selecting new staff for my apartments at the Grand Cathedral has taken me so much longer than expected. And if you wouldn't mind, I would like to borrow Scout Harding for a few weeks to help me find more nugs, of course. I cannot possibly hire anyone to a permanent position without first observing them in a room full of baby nugs. And all the litters I have on hand are nearly full grown. In any case, I will see you soon at Halam Sharal. Until then, Liliana. Oh, she still has her nugs! Who am I missing? It still says optional. Josephine. There's a wardrobe. Notes on palace guests. Okay, we saw Cassandra. We saw Blackwall, Cole, Iron Bull, Sarah. Cullen. Yeah, we saw everyone. Did I take a look at these? I don't think I did. Oh yeah, I know. I have an ability that I could put anywhere. Might as well get 1,000. No, that's useless. Just in case I need cold. Just in case I need a frostbite. Let's see if there's anything through here. Bard. Dog treats. Hard in Hightown. Okay, it's Hard in Hightown is a lot of reading. And it's reading it out of order is so confusing. Okay, can't go through there. I feel like I've spoken to everyone. But I will quickly check.
Make a smile upon you.
Half-finished poem. Skin like gauze across the sky, I sigh and fall in evening lakes, the pools of which deep are your eyes, the eyes which pierce like wakes, drakes, heartaches, cakes. Master, maker, I hope my lady's patient. You got it. You'll find the words. Okay, let's see that the notes, the guest notes, because I don't think I went to look at it. Vivienne, in the last few years, Inquisitor, I fear I shall have no opportunity to meet with you prior to the Exalted Council at Halam Sharal. The college and fraternities of enchanters are holding yet another round of elections in a few months, and I must be present to organize everything, or the Aquitarians and the Lucrosians will inevitably get drawn into the most passive-aggressive arguments over the number of ballot boxes and the arrangements of the voting cards you can possibly imagine. On the last 2 occasions when I could not be spared from my duties at the Imperial Court, the isolationists sealed themselves inside the debating area with ice walls, in protest over some insult from a libertarian senior enchanter from Cumberland. I must, of course, convey the continuing approbation of the Orlesian court, though I have no doubt dear Duke Cyril has already bored you to death with the Council of Heralds' compliments by now, Vivienne. Cordially, Vivienne. Varric in the last few years. Inquisitor, greetings and salutations from beautiful Kirkwall. The sun is shining and the seabirds are screeching, and almost nothing in Hightown has fallen into a sinkhole and ended up in the sewers in over a month. The Red Lyrium cleanup in the gallows is going better than expected. Nobody misses having Meredith fused to the flagstones, eerily glaring at everyone. The city guard celebrated finally getting her out of there by holding a completely impromptu parade. Several Lowtown residents composed a song on the spot with the lyrics to the effect of, "Thank the Maker, the crazy cursed Templar is gone," which was remarkably catchy, despite, or maybe because of, the fact that it was mostly just swearing in tune. Even with all this stellar progress, it looks like I'm stuck here. Channels in the harbor were completely changed by falling debris a few years back, which led to a lot of ships getting wrecked, coming and going, which only made things worse. And then we had rifts open and weird glowing fade rocks appeared out of there. Incidentally, thanks for closing the rifts. Now, the only hope for repairing the harbor is to send guys with pickaxes to clear the rocks. Ever try to hire miners who are also divers, Inquisitor? There aren't many, and even fewer who are happy mining glowing shit from the fade. This is going to take a lot of my coin to fix. Stop by the city sometime. We'll get in a game of Wicked Grace. Please, this Viscount shit is boring me to death. Varric. Bet. Cullen, word has spread from Denerim about the summit the Inquisition will attend. The news is half rumors, but with the representatives they say are going, it's clearly serious. And the details are probably not something you can put down in a letter. I will, however, look forward to more glowing descriptions about how much you love Orlesian parties. I'm sure you and Amarii will find enough danger away from this summit. You always do. Is it worth warning either of you to be careful? Branson's here. His son insists I add "Hello, Cull" to this letter. He also insists it be "hello" and not "hello." Your nephew is stubborn. How very familiar. Love Mia, his sister, right? That's his sister. Oh, she mentions me. Oh, we must be close. Inquisitor, I am writing... Oh, this is Cassandra's. I'm writing to you from the Hunterhorn Mountains, where I was successful in tracking down Seeker Emery. She was more shocked than most to hear of Lord Seeker Lucius's betrayal, as he was her mentor when she was just an initiate. But she is eager to help rebuild, and she has heard of a few other Seekers who might have been sent to Ravain. I still do not know how many of us yet remain, how many Lucius killed, but I know that we are recovering, and I know that we will be better this time. I confess I look forward to returning to Orlais next month. Once I would have thought that impossible. Orlais was little more than the land of frustrating politics, excessive ornamentation, and responsibilities I did not want. But now that friends wait for me there, it's almost a home. Cassandra. There's a wardrobe here. Charter.
Well met, your worship.
Oh, there's more. Read Dorian the last few years, Inquisitor. It was good to hear from you, my friend. For months I had only the society of Maverus's fledgling Lucerne party. Junior members of the Magisterium so filled with fire and zeal and so wildly inept at politics. May seeks a bucket of ice water on hand in case one accidentally immolates himself. Lest I give you the wrong impression, we are making progress, but it would take a great deal of skill to keep the Lucerne alive. Through the usual schedule of Minrathus, scheming long enough to become a real political faction. Fortunately, they do have me. I'm sorry to hear that politics are plaguing you as well. Must be something going around like a pestilence or a Orlesian fashion trend. Hopefully Josephine can diffuse the Ferelden outcry and persuade the Orlesians to stop circling you with a collar and leash. You know she did always love a challenge. I'll find an excuse to make a trip south soon. We should really catch up in person. Don't you agree? Dorian. Oh yeah, Dorian. Oh yeah, because he's one of the ambassadors. He must be in the back. Conduct becoming the Inquisition. To all members of the Inquisition, it has come to my attention that I must remind everyone of the type of behavior expected from us during this exalted council. It is natural to wish to hold our heads high, but remember that we are guests of the Imperial Court. It is upon us to behave with good grace, propriety, and restraint. If you are unsure of how to address someone of gentle birth, my lord or my lady will suffice. If you are fearful that you have overstepped an unknown protocol, speak with your commanders. If they are not available, seek me out. Over-imbibing is strongly discouraged at all times. If you are steered into an argument about the Inquisition's politics, politely excuse yourself as quickly as possible. Please do not engage in these debates. If all else fails, trust sense and common courtesy to guide your actions. Sincerely, Lady Montelier. I like how she had to put that in. Activity in the Winter Palace. Charter notes are in an encryption she developed with Liliana over the last couple of years. CM's intentions seem sincere. Agent in Palace at party tonight where CM is attending. VP left notes at drop as promised. Servant in green livery seen leaving guest wing of Palace at odd hours. Possible tryst. Madame Elevie's second cousin is a bard in the employ of Duke WM. Lord WG plans to meet Lady GD tonight. Neither of their spouses know. Lord RW plans to meet Lady SR tonight. Their spouses do know. Lord RW's wife encouraged RW to step out with SR so she could have some peace and quiet to herself. Interesting. Iron Bull and the last few years. Thank you for sending the Chargers to assist in dealing with the demons attacking Montfort. Their assistance was most appreciated and many lives were saved. The Iron Bull and his Chargers have prevented another civil war from sweeping across Orlais with their efforts in Perendel. The Iron Bull in particular defeated the would-be usurper in combat. We must protest the actions of the Bull's Charger in South Reach. While the presence of demons and Templars corrupted by Red Lyrium is undisputed, the necessity of your dwarven miner collapsing the better part of a mountain on the enemy forces was hardly necessary. The Bull's Chargers were of great assistance in driving back the demons that attacked the shores of Lake Calenhad. The elf who calls herself Dalish was particularly helpful, and I look forward to her promised explanation of how Dalish archery techniques can create walls of ice or dispel magical barriers. Excerpts from letters of thanks relating to the activities undertaken by Bull's Chargers over the past 2 years. Wardrobe, wait, formal wear? Oh, what about my wedding dress? I can't just wear that because it's a dress. I want to wear a dress. Aww. It's too shiny. I don't like that. Yeah, back into this outfit. Perfect. Go casual. I'm good with storage. Alright.
Well met, your worship.
There's nothing else? I must have missed a book somewhere. But yeah, I must have missed a book.
Same old.
I must have missed a book. But, you know, that's fine. Oh. Rotate. Oh. I just saw it as I was walking by, like the... Not that it was askew, I saw the interaction button.
It's been a while since so many gathered in this place.
Oh wait, I have to give these to my dog. Hold on. Go. What was that? Find the Harlequin. Huh?
Please, move along.
Of course.
I'm finding so many collectibles.
Such changeable
Right in
weather this
Hightown.
season.
Sorry, I will... You know, I can't read it out of order that way. So difficult. What was that sound? Did you hear that? The hell was that? The hell was that?
Parched. Where is that servant?
How's it been? All's well, it seems.
Oh, yes.
Some guy just disappeared.
Oh, yes.
It's good to see you.
Oh, sorry, I was trying to place more treats.
Oh my.
It's good to see you.
Ah, damn it. Come on. No more? What was that?
You heard? Maybe.
What was that thing that disappeared?
Half of Val Royal must be here.
A reminder, while the gazebo is available for festive occasions, deposits are non-refundable in cases of flood, fire, or imperial whim. Book accordingly. Did I even book it though? It was just kind of like, oh, we're married. And I was like, yay.
In this place.
What was that thing that disappeared?
Half of Val Royal must be here.
Fine by me.
Where'd he go? Oh, there's people in the water, sorry.
Just what we needed.
Make a smile upon you.
Okay, now we can go up. I bet there's more over here. Ah! Heart in Hightown. Excuse me, my lady. I don't want to miss stuff now. And I don't know where that disappearing guy went. He was just like, poof!
I don't think they knew.
What's this? Smoke. What am I looking for exactly here? Oh, there's Colin with my dog. Ah, my dog. Okay, I just spy on people. Cool. Okay, before we move on, I would like to... Okay, I think this took a while, so looking around here, it actually took a little bit, so we will end the episode here, and I will see you all next time when we actually speak with the Orlesian and Ferelden ambassadors, and then go into this Exalted Council. So thank you all for watching, guys. And until next time, take care.